My granddaughter's been out here working on the tractor. Somebody told her you could fix anything with duct tape. Alright, let's get it on. Hey, it's Steve. I don't think I mentioned it before, but I ordered a generator for the tractor. You know, a PTO generator head from Winco, 15 kilowatts. I chopped up one of my pieces of tubing here. You want to come along and hang out with me for a little while I put some of this stuff together? I'll show you all my mistakes. I don't know. You can critique me at the end. Some nonsense comes along, I'll more than be happy to take the constructive criticism. I got a can of primer I bought and a can of black paint. Let's see if we can't make something professional today. Wish me luck. Believe it or not, I found this piece of diamond plate in the creek. Sprayed it with a whole can of this stuff. I drug it up here with the tractor and that C-clamp and some chains. Man, looks like some of it fell off on the way home. Man, it was laying right here. I chopped a big corner out of it. Got a couple of gussets. Gonna drill some holes in it and put that generator right on top of old dude. Man, you just keep chugging away and chugging away. Overcoming all the obstacles. And hopefully, when you get done, slap some paint on it, throw the grinder to it, stick it on YouTube. Man, that baby will look good. But no matter what, we gotta get a generator on this thing. I'm done goofing around. Hang in there. I'm gonna throw it together. Man, what do you think so far? I don't know. Looking okay. Man, I ain't kidding. I could get one of them cut-off wheels and cut a mile of metal with it. What I can't get it to do is cut straight. Man, I guess I wasn't paying attention. No matter what happens, don't stop trying, because you got the welder's best friend is sitting right there. Dang it. Started raining on me just when everything started getting good. I'm just kidding. Let's clean that off and see if I'm full of it. Man, if you think about it, some of them you grind, some of them you paint. Once in a while you might want to show one off. But either way, we got it welded. Old dude's come along quite nice. Started raining, so I guess I got to put this off until tomorrow morning. I'll clean all this stuff up. Got to go eat dinner now. That looks good. I probably won't when I get that wire brush on him, but man, the old man's hanging in there hard. Focus, focus, focus. I'm hanging in there. We'll get it done. Man, how in the world did that happen? I don't even own chickens. Got rid of that chicken. But there you go. I ground some of them. Some of them are going to be underneath this deck plate, so I'm not going to mess with them. I'll hit them with a wire wheel. And some of them I'm just going to leave alone. I don't think anybody's going to look under there. Come on, camera. What is your deal? Focus for me. Focus. Anyways, it don't look worth. It ain't worth looking at. I got him all flattened out. You know, if somebody will see it and you're worried about your work, go ahead and just grind them off of there. Like I said, that's the welder's best friend. You ought to do it anyway, just to make sure you got enough penetration you went all the way through. Alright, I'm hungry. I'm going to go inside and eat. Finish this up tomorrow. Hey, look, you guys. It's the next morning. I decided to go ahead and plug up these holes in the bottom of these legs. I put this one inside. Hold on. This guy I put inside. But this guy I put on the outside because I was slightly out of level. We had to compensate a little bit with that hunk of diamond plate right there. It's the two corners that came off the other plate. Get that plate on here now and get her welded up. And I'm not trying to say anything other than I'm going to blame all my errors on my welding table. She ain't as flat as most of them are. Nailed it. Man, I got this thing marked right here. Little bit of a divot in it. So I don't get off, drill bits like to walk around. So I got a little punch mark in it right there with the drill bit. But this is going to be a critical decision point right here. You don't want to be sticking that pin in there and have that pin all cockeyed like that. I want to go through the whole pipe and I want to be absolutely perfect. So drill the first hole right here. Just drill a hole. I'll show you how to determine which size you want to do. Well, I could have got a sharper drill bit. Then what you need is something to help guide you, like this tapping block. You don't want to be drilling crooked like this. So if you get yourself a tapping block like this, or make yourself a bushing, whatever you got to do, right? Then you can go like this. Find the hole. Clamp old dude down. Don't break drill bit. Hang in there. I wasn't prepared. Just a quick thought I had. Thought I'd share with you some of the old machinist tool tricks they taught me. Get old dude clamped on there, and you see this block will keep your drill bit from moving left, right, north, south, east, west. And then when you put your pin in there, everything will be perfectly 90 degrees to this surface here where your lower arm's got to grab it. Then you can go at this tube from either side of it. That's all you need right there. Go through the other wall. Now if you got it, everything's referenced. I hope that helps you out. If not, hey, it'll keep my granddaughter from making fun of me for drilling crooked holes while I'm lying in my grave. All right, hang on. We're getting some stuff done. Man, my old battery charges. I'm on the other side now, and man, little off center, but that's cool, right? So is this one. I don't know. We'll check it out. I mean, I think we're close enough that you'd have to get a pair of calipers to see the difference. I got one more hole to go right there, and then we'll slam some pins in this thing. It's important. If this gets too out of whack, the back end of this thing will be 6, 7, 8 inches off center. Man, I really put these tools to the test. Dude, smoking. Run them hard, fellas. Man, I'm about to shove these two pins up inside of here and let me give a bit of advice out there for you young fellas. This thing might give you a little trouble. You know, if you do everything right. You got a 7/8 inch hole and a 7/8 inch pin. This is almost a press fit. You don't have to weld it out here if you get it tight enough. We're only going to weld the inside of it because that lower arm on the tractor, if you put a weld here, you need the pin to be longer. So don't worry if that guy's a little tight. Just take a few extra minutes and old dude will go on in there. You know you did it right. So just don't be in a hurry all the time. See, then you just weld the back side of that pin. Man, things look really clean up here. Very, very little water will go through there. Man, nobody will ever, come on camera, nobody will ever know when you paint this thing. Man, that's nice and clean looking. That's so tight, there's no point in welding it. A press fit is as good as a weld. Man, I got it all hooked up. Took me a minute to figure out how to use it. I don't have any attachments for this tractor. I got to make one more little link, I guess, a top link to go from the top of old dude here down to there, I think. And that ought to be it. Make sure this thing's setting level and get some measurements. You know, I really have no idea what I'm doing here, but one thing I know for certain is that the distance from this pin to where I need to mount it is varying depending on how far up these arms are traveling. So bare minimum at the moment, man, I'm just going to cut a piece of 1.5 inch tubing. I'm going to cut that guy 30 inches long so I can run that pin completely through it. It'll fit in here. And then we'll put a pivot in the center of this thing and, man, keep your fingers crossed. If I make a mistake, I'll let you know. I'm not, it doesn't need to be adjustable. It's just a generator. But yeah, it's something I need to learn and pay attention to. So if I ever buy an attachment for this thing, I know I need to have a proper drawbar. I think that's what they call this, a top link drawbar. It's adjustable. Turnbuckle. I don't have one, so I'm just going to make one that's fixed length. Alright, you guys, let's just quit messing around. I got some nonsense down here. Let's get this plate welded on here and get this job over and done with. You ever just get to welding and enjoying it? I do. Well, covered it in some primer. I thought the grinder was the welder's best friend. Double thinking about it. Second thought, I think it's paint. I put some gussets on it just because I thought it looked better. And I didn't need that metal hanging around here. Alright, tomorrow it's black. Okay, the bottom's black. Ain't no doubt about it. She's black. Alright, I got old dude hooked to that tractor now. It don't look too bad for a rookie. I think we can put a generator head on that thing and use the PTO. Get it lowered all the way down to the ground. Let's do it. We'll have to wait until the head gets here to find out if I got the height of it off. Anyways, it's Sunday. That's gonna happen on Wednesday. I'm calling it quits. Got to go to work for a couple of days. I hope everybody's having a great day. Hope I didn't bore you too bad. I don't know. What do you think? I'm open for criticism. You guys have a great day. I'm out.